Welcome to Brian's Action Figure Reviews, and today we've got another pop culture interview for you. And today's guests are, and I said guests as in plural, today's guests are Team Emerald Cosplay. They are an awesome duo who do cosplay. Their names are Emily Waters and Jay Mckeown. They build all their own costumes and stuff. And here's their interview. Welcome back, everyone. Here's my guests for today. Team Emerald Cosplay, Jay Mckeown and Emily Waters. Welcome, guys, to the show. So just going to start off with a bit of background. Tell us what you do and how you started doing it.
Well, the faster one is to say how we started doing it, and that's a very simple story. We've been going to cons. Well, I've been going to cons for about 15 years, and Em started going maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And one year we were there, and it was crap, and we were bored. And we saw these people over there dressed in stuff, and we thought, you know, they look like they're having more fun than us. We'll give that a shot. That's the entire backstory, pretty much.
Excellent. So, like, go on. Is it something like you always wanted to try, or?
I wasn't always aware of it.
Yeah, it kind of just, it was an idea, and then we'll do it.
The cons I was originally going to were all games and stuff, you know, like the one the Gathering runs and things like that.
Yeah.
It was only when I started working at them myself. I was working in the one in UL for a while, and it's only then I kind of was aware that people were doing this, and I didn't get it for a very long time until it got to a point where you kind of were exposed to it enough, you know.
Yeah. Because like myself, I went to Dublin Comic Con for the first time about 3 years ago, maybe, and I hadn't really seen a lot of it, only on Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I went up there, I was absolutely blown away at like the quality of stuff that people do. Like,
yeah, it is. It's Ireland's biggest event. It's like, it's the big social cosplay event.
So have you guys been up there yourselves in cosplay?
Oh, since it was in out in
Swords, yeah. When they used to run it in the horse place. I think it was a show running centre or something like that. It used to be in Swords back in 2014, I think.
Yeah.
The second year. I've been going since then.
Okay, so what's your process in learning to make like costumes and stuff?
Google and YouTube. For the most part, I had a small advantage. As I said a while ago, I used to go to gaming conventions, so I used to play Warhammer and stuff like that. Always doing creative stuff, building stuff and painting stuff. So I had somewhat of a background there. But for anything I don't know how to do, I generally just go and look at it on YouTube and Google and figure it out.
And then just trial and error.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
Lots of tears and lots of screaming and throwing things.
It happens. You wouldn't actually believe, like, I've had artists on here, and I've had like action figure customizers, and the amount of people that have said they started with Games Workshop stuff. Warhammer stuff is mad. Okay, so what costume or prop would you be most proud of that you've made, obviously?
That's tough. Just looking around, because we finally got the place in order, so most of it is kind of around here.
For me, anyway, the costume I'm most proud of is my Gimli costume from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, class.
I think that is like, and forever will be my baby. Oh, Jay's rooting. Jay's rummaging.
There he is.
Oh, wow, that is absolutely class.
That's hers, not mine. I'm too tall.
But yeah, he is my baby. And it was a very challenging build, and I learned a lot of new things, and it was the whole transformation. I told nobody I was doing it, so no one would know, and I had a full prosthetics on and a big fat suit and everything, so no one should recognize me, and they didn't, and it was the most fun thing, and it just, you really feel when you're inside Gimli like that, you're a whole different character.
It's harder for me to decide, because I tend to intentionally make sure one project is drastically different to the next one so that I don't get bored in it. But I suppose these days, everyone knows who this guy is.
Yeah. Is that
No.
the Mandalorian or is it Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Mandalorian, yeah, I'm quite happy with this one.
Yeah, no, it came out really good.
That's just a helmet. It's in a box underneath it.
Like any stuff you show me, you can send me pictures and I can stick them on the end of the video for
We'll do that,
course.
yeah.
stuff anyway. So
That's it.
have you any future builds plans in mind? Or plans?
Way too many.
It's bits and pieces because with nothing on, it's kind of, you
Yeah,
can't really plan that far ahead.
this
So
year has kind of taken a turn, so there's like no events on, so it's trying to get the balance of what you want to actually go ahead and build, because you by the time you get to wear them again, it mightn't be enough time to wear them all.
I just might feel like,
Yeah.
so just been kind of going by ear what I feel like doing.
I'm currently working on a Fallout costume.
Oh, nice.
My second Fallout costume, but proper ball suit.
Yeah.
Tippy?
Favorite pop culture character ever? If you can name a few if you're stuck.
I'm not good at decisions.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
mean,
like Thor, I like Iron Man, I like, Rescue. I like Supergirl. I don't know, I couldn't tell you a favorite really.
if we're going to narrow it down that quickly, my favorite franchises are Lord of the Rings and The Witcher, so
Yeah.
Aragorn or Geralt, I suppose.
What did you think of the new TV show, if you've seen it, of The Witcher?
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was very good, and I was surprised because I thought it was going to be atrocious.
We went in with no expectations,
Yeah.
so
You're best approaching everything that way, I find.
yeah, you're not
And
disappointed.
I suppose I had an advantage because I'm one of the 3 people in the entire world that didn't like Game of Thrones, so I wasn't just looking for that all over again.
I think everybody dislikes the Game of Thrones after the finale, though, so you're fine.
Yeah.
I disliked it before it was cool to dislike it.
They all say.
Yeah.
I was a bandwagoner. I only started watching it after season 5 or something like that, I think.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. I kind of lost interest then.
You started when I finished.
Yeah.
You took over for me.
Yeah.
Well,
so basically, as you probably know, the channel is mostly like action figure and toy related and stuff. So would you have had a favorite toy when you were growing up?
I loved Lego.
yeah, Lego's good.
We still love Lego.
Yeah, I still love Lego too.
Yeah, that would be really for me. Like I have played with everything. Like
Yeah.
You put something in front of me, I would have played with it. So, but Lego was a fun thing that I used to just really enjoy.
Yeah.
It's a nice anxiety reliever as well, I find. When you're just building something, you forget about everything else. Like
possibly, I get really stressed in those situations.
Opposite for you then.
You still like building Lego anyway.
I just like building stuff in general.
You don't get stressed.
Usually
stuff.
Yeah.
Usually I ask a dream action figure, but for you guys I'm going to change it. If you could do cosplay as anybody from any franchise or anything, what would it be?
If you asked me half a year ago, I wouldn't have been able to answer, but I did get this bizarre idea of doing, I don't know if you know a Warcraft character called Ragnaros. He's a 9-foot tall thing made out of fire. So I thought that would be interesting, but it's something I'd never attempt unless I'm sure that I can get it right, because if you're gonna try and imitate fire, you're putting money and time into it, and then if you get it wrong, that'll sting, you know. So you gotta get. So
I don't know. For me, this was a big costume. I have 2 big costumes that I really want to do that I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing them. But it's Radagast from The Hobbit and Éowyn from Lord of the Rings. Her like battle gear.
called armor.
Yeah, this gear. But yeah, that would be the next. But to be honest, the more things I watch, the more things I see, the more things I want to cosplay. So.
That's how it goes.
Okay, so like what I usually do at the end of every interview is just give you the floor to plug yourself and tell us where we can find you and all that kind of stuff. So fire away.
I can make that easy. You're going to keep talking and I'm going to disappear for a second.
Great. He
That's a
never
first.
returned. You scared him.
All right, screenshot time.
Oh, nice.
You can find us on Facebook under Team Emerald Cosplay or Instagram under Team Emerald Cos. I think we're on Twitter as well, but
Yeah, but nobody likes Twitter anymore.
I use it, but I don't use it that kind of way, you know.
It's linked to our Instagram.
The only thing Twitter is good for anymore is if you need your fix of 5G conspiracies. That's all I'll say about that.
Or to complain about Donald Trump.
Yeah. Much.
So,
I think like general is a forum for that.
Yeah.
so thanks for coming on, guys. It was great.
Happy enough.
So that was Team Emerald Cosplay. They're absolutely class pairing. Check out their links in the description below, and I'll have some pictures at the end of the edit of some of their costumes and stuff. And yeah, that's me out for today. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and check out their YouTube as well and all their socials and stuff. So bye.